what are nootropics? For those that aren't familiar with the category, and it's something that I'm still not, I've not got to grips with what that means, because it seems to be a bit of a catch-all for lots of different things. Like, how do you define nootropics, and what it also within that, is there a difference between nutritional products like a, sort of the stuff you buy from Holland & Barrett that's, like a little multivit versus a nootropic? Can you just kind of unpack that for us?
Yeah, well, it's quite telling that you haven't wrapped your head around it, even though you're kind of in the industry. I think the problem with the word nootropic is that it's been taken and shredded apart by different parties that have their own incentives and their own kind of goals. The way we define it is very simple. A nootropic is anything that affects how your brain works. So caffeine is a nootropic. Methamphetamine drugs are nootropics. And so that means you have a whole range of products that affect how, affect your mood and your mental energy and mental performance and your ability to focus or to be completely lethargic and dreaming, daydreaming. So that's quite a wide definition. And what's happened is that up until 2015, the media's definition of nootropic was purely methamphetamine drugs or, kind of study aids and this kind of thing. And then supplements kind of grew in presence and the supplement kind of definition shifted from that to being, nootropic is something that's helpful. It's going to help you focus. And then a kind of new wave of supplements came along that said, we're brain supplements, but we're not nootropics. So all of these kind of diverging definitions were extremely unhelpful, I think, because if we're trying to create a category, what really we should be doing is all saying in the background, let's agree on one definition. And to me, it's quite simple. A nootropic affects how your brain works. And if we could all do that, then a lot more people would be comfortable with the word nootropic, and you'd understand that there are good nootropics and bad nootropics, just like there are, good ways of hydrating, and alcohol is a drink, but it's not going to hydrate you. No. You know what I mean? So if we could just agree on that, it would be extremely helpful. But because of different parties' incentives, media has clickbait incentives and brands have their own kind of marketing incentives, and everybody's playing off each other. It's led to a huge amount of confusion, and I wish we could move beyond this.
Yeah. Okay. That's really interesting. No, thanks. That's the first time I've heard it unpack that succinct list. That's really helpful for me. So within that, then, like, what does Motion Nootropics offer that's different from some of the other emerging players? I follow a number of nootropic brands at the moment that I'm interested in that all have slightly different angles. But what makes you guys unique?
Well, the way that nootropic supplements have grown is typically extremely alpha. Probably the first product that was quite successful in this space was Onnit's product called Alpha Brain, and that kind of, to me, defines that whole space. The brand is called Onnit and the product is called Alpha Brain. This is a very, very macho alpha male type product, and almost all the products in the category play that same card. And there's clearly a space for it. There's clearly an appetite for it. But what we've done is said, we're not going to play that alpha bro card. What we're going to do is focus on the emotions and how we can help people deal with real life problems. So that's why we don't actually talk about nootropics as such. We talk about sleep, stress, and energy. Okay. And almost everybody has got some issues with sleep. Almost everybody has got some issues with stress, and almost everybody wants more energy. So suddenly it's a much more attractive proposition and a much easier way to start a conversation with people, rather than starting with something that's extremely alpha, kind of bro type product, and with a word like nootropic that is so fraught with confusion. Okay,
that's fascinating. Right, okay. That's good category management as well, speaking to consumer need, not just to one particular persona. So kind of building on that then, where do you kind of alluded to this already, but where would, say, a Motion product sit between a traditional supplement that you buy in Holland & Barrett, where maybe it's a chamomile related product that is going to help you sleep, or it's got fish oils and it's going to help you brain energy, versus that instant hit you want from an energy drink? I don't know if I'm phrasing the question right, but I'm thinking, like, in terms of that need, say if I'm taking a supplement, I might be thinking like long term, I just want to keep my vitamin D high and not get poorly, not get COVID, type of thing. But if I'm having that energy drink, I want to like hit it now because I'm having a slump. Where does sort of like a Motion product fit in that sort of rhythm of needs in your life as a consumer?
Well, first of all, our products are in Holland Barrett, so that is a very real question. And I think that there's clearly a big education piece here that, and that's our job, is to help people understand how our products will help them. And we're very vocal in that sense that we're not a quick fix. We're not an overnight solution. We're not going to transform your life overnight, because that's not how real change happens.
Right.
And I think that by being upfront with that, people kind of respect it, and they will understand it. And if they don't, then they're probably not the right consumer for us. So I think, when we talk about segmenting and category management and selling to the right person, being quite clear about how our products work and who they might benefit is helpful, because at least we're not wasting anybody's time, and we're not wasting our time trying to sell to the wrong people. So we're quite honest with this. If you're looking for something that's going to knock you out, then don't buy Unplug from Motion Nutrition. If you're looking for something that's going to give you 400 milligrams of caffeine, don't buy Power Up from Motion Nutrition. If you're looking for something that is a CBD type product where you think you might get a kind of fake high, then don't buy Hormone Balance from Motion Nutrition. These are not, we're not looking to mask symptoms. We're looking to improve your long-term health and your long-term ability to, for example, get great sleep, so that every single day you can look forward to getting a great sleep tonight, and that you'll wake up refreshed tomorrow, rather than thinking, oh my God, I'm so knackered, I need to take a sleeping pill because I need to get like 12 hours sleep tonight. That's not helpful.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Check out the playlist here for more content like this. Click the donuts to subscribe so you never miss an update, and give us a like and a comment so we know what content you'd like to see from us. See you next time.